Hello everyone, back again. This is Donald J. Trump, allegedly, and there's a lot going on right now. I'm on a long walk, can barely even walk because it's so much snow here at the alleged White House. This is definitely not XOY and I definitely am not a character playing the role of Donald J. Trump. Alright, this is Donald J. Trump. You know it, you know it's true, you can feel it. And you can trust it because of all the things I've said over the years that were so truthful. And then once I did tell the truth, that I was the father of the injection and whatnot, everybody loved me. But then some of them hated me. I don't know. I can't please them. My overlords just tell me what to do and think, and I do it. Carrying a bunch of heavy crap, heading to the gym. It is the first of the year, and I have a lot of great news and a lot to look forward to. I'm going to get into it soon, but I have a book bag over my shoulder that I can't fully put on, and I'm carrying two other bags that have my my towels and clothes and such, and then I'm going back to my area. I don't have to be around Melania and all these other people. I can focus on my own work and maybe make some video game content and so forth. Let's just wait and see. I have some music recorded. I've been learning a lot of music lately. Maybe we'll get some Donald Trump sing-alongs. You never know what you're gonna get from Donald J. Trump anymore. But here's the greatest news I think I've ever heard. Alright, I admit it. We hacked into XOY and I's channels. We got into his phone. We got into it. And what we did, we put a very inappropriate video up, allegedly inappropriate, according to the YouTube algorithm, to make sure that he would be shut down for a week. And he has a strike for 3 months on three channels. It just slipped on the ice, damn it. Son of a bitch. Excuse my language, but I'm Donald J. Trump and I can swear if I dang well please. Here we have a car backing out, taking its good old time. Probably looking at me like, why the hell are you walking? But I'm just going to stand here, not going to say anything about it. Not going to offer you a ride. Nothing like that. Just going to, judge from afar. It's what we do. Welcome to America, allegedly. You know Donald J. Trump's not really in America, though. Why would I be in that dump? Hate that place. They say, oh, Donald, you're supposed to be here. You got to be at your White House meetings and whatnot. And I say, just put one of my clones on there or something. I am over in the land of bagels. They love me here. My good buddy Jacob Rothschild, he loved me. And this book bag is killing my freaking arm. Excuse me. The whole point of this, not only to be a little bit ironic, but also, I can speak a lot of truth as Donald J. Trump. And I'm not going to sound like a bitter old piece of crap like XOY and I. He's got to be at least 90 years old. He's got to be Biden level at this point. Because 80's not old at all. Definitely not old like me. And this is what this XOY and I guy does. He gets up at 3 something in the morning. Don't connect that 3 a.m. satanic ritual stuff. That's all hooey. That satanic panic stuff, that's all nonsense. We made sure to shut that truth down on that. But we won't even get into that. Or the innocent people that were affected. Kind of warms my cockles of my heart. But anywho, he's getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning or so. He's got his bags carried to the gym, hoping the gym's going to be open, hoping the bus going to run, all that nonsense. Let's just say that Donald J. Trump, not XOY, but Donald J. Trump, he's carrying some bags right now, and they're heavy, and they're hurting my back and shoulders, and I got a good hour plus long walk. I'm trying to get a grip here. Melania tells me to get a grip quite often. She says, Donald, you lost your grip. You need to get it back. And I say, Melania, can't you tell I'm busy right now? I got calls with A$AP Rocky, Kanye West, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Who else do I associate with? Jared Leto? Do I associate with him, or is he a lib? I associate with, who's the fake truther guy? Oh wait, there's so many of them that I associate with. Alex Jones, Yuval Harari, Larry Ellison, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Kennedys, the DuPonts, the Astors, the Collins, all of the bloodline families. I'm doing my best here. Alright, so I tell him I'm so busy with calls. Even Art the Clown, we're going to get into him here soon. I've been thinking a lot about exposing Art the Clown. I think there's something up with this guy. I don't think he's a good guy. He keeps showing up to the Mason meetings. He's scaring everybody. And I tell him, Art, we're trying to have a good time here at the Mason meetings. I know they're boring. I know they suck. But I wanted the power. And I got the power, like the Kanye West song. No one man can have all that power. Which I really don't have any. I just kind of follow my overlords. My Jesuit and stable training has helped me immensely. So let's get back into XOY and I. This scrub, you know, he's the type that he's walking to the gym and whatnot first thing in the morning on New Year's Day and so forth, and he's gonna work and go home. Little does he know, he's not going to be able to upload videos of longer than 15 minutes anytime soon. And the book bag keeps falling off the shoulders because it's too big and I can't do anything about it. It's going to keep falling for over an hour. And my pants are falling down, just like yesterday at work. Freaking annoying people. I tell you what, man, it has been a long, long time. I need to get to my point before the video's about done. We'll get into all these stories here soon. I have a feeling XOY and I is going to have some backup channel to make or something to come on here and whine like he does. That's why we shut him down, because he's a low energy loser guy. Not a good guy. So, like I said, he's going to wake up to some great news if he happens to be up first thing in the morning. He's gonna find out that a video that I allegedly hacked in and put on his YouTube channel got him stricken. He's gonna be down for a week and he's gonna have a strike on 3 different channels. So on his one phone he only uploads on 3 channels. One cannot do longer than 15 minutes. Actually, now that I think, okay, well, I just thought about this. I don't know how this is going to get uploaded, but either way, this really freaking sucks. Let's just say that for him. He's going to be down for a week, and he's going to mind his P's and Q's for about 2 months. He just got rid of a strike on his XOY and I. Now I got 3 on 3 different ones, and I have it set up so every time he tries to log in, it's going to try to get him to appeal, and it wants the URL of his channels to all that. And there's a deer running. How dare you run, deer? How dare you jump? It's snowing out here. Well, it's not snowing, but there's a lot of snow. Let's just say that. It looks like Hunter Biden or something around here. Another government psyop. He did great. We love him. We love you, Hunter Biden. Can't wait till you make it to the next Mason meeting. Don't bring Joe, though. He never remembers what's going on. You have to repeat your story over and over. Because he's not a government asset and script either, definitely not. But Donald J. Trump knows how it goes. So we suppress XOY and I a decent amount. He's gonna have to go out of his way, make some new channels, build them out in the time being. With a little bit of time he already has. Seems like he has a lot of time when he's uploading all these video games and such, but really it's just a matter of, you know, he doesn't really do anything else, like at all. Like, we track his devices just like we track yours. You know it's true. We track everybody. We know what's going on. So he keeps showing up to work, leaving, and then he goes back sometimes. He plays some games. He talks on the phone about update videos and theories on the internet. I don't think he has any merit behind any of them, even though they're all true. But we have to make sure he is very much discredited. It's not cold as shit at all. I didn't just slip on ice for a second time. This freaking sucks. Let's just say that. This snow can kick rocks. This snow is almost as bad as Kamala Harris. Almost. It's getting there. Maybe once I fall on my ass, then it will be as bad as Kamala Harris. I'm trying to walk fast yet slow. It's weird. I'm trying to walk in the middle of nowhere at 5 a.m. trying to dodge some traffic because Melania says, you gotta go for a walk, Donald. You're gaining a little weight. You're eating too much McDonald's, too much DoorDash. I say, whatever, Melania. I got calls to make. I got videos to record. All that type of stuff. Like I said, this is definitely not a parody. This is definitely not XOY and I just talking nonsense. You can tell it's Donald J. Trump because of the voice. Like, I mean, come on now. It definitely doesn't, go in and out. Or sometimes I sound like Donald Trump. Sometimes I sound like Triple H. Sometimes I sound like Tristan Taylor from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. That's a good guy right there. Little Karibo, good guy. You definitely can't tell, based on the channels and such. But if you didn't know, YouTube, I put in a call to YouTube. Make sure no backup channels. If they get shut down, they lose everything. You make sure XOY and I is targeted. He's a targeted individual from now on. We're gonna shut him down. He's been talking way too much truth on the internet. He's been talking about this captain guy who supposedly died in one of the fakest events you'll ever see. It's almost right up there with the hooky sand and my 3 attempts at getting taken out to the ball game. Very fake. Then I had my serpent's tongue with my alleged red liquid on the side of my face. All I had to do was go down, put some makeup on real quick, come up and go, fight, fight, fight. I'm definitely not pushing division and such. You saw me on the TV talking about healthcare. Then you saw me on TV again talking about we love the bagel land. The bagels are persecuted. It's the same storyline we've been doing for like 80, 90 years and the fools still believe it. So we're going with it. We need to be the oppressed. We need to be the victims because we're the victims will never be questioned. And that's how it goes. That's why I had 3, fake attempts on me. You'd think 3 times the charm. These guys are not very good. Clearly, actually, they're very good. They're very good actors. Not very good at their, other things. Clearly, if I was meant to be taken out, I would have been taken out long ago. I would have never became the president with no real power, but a lot of nonsense. The video is coming to an end here soon. Carrying all this crap is ridiculous right now, but I'm going home tonight. Having some quiet time for a couple days. It's about freaking time. My stress level has been high. It's been high for a president. I mean, usually the president doesn't do much except go golfing, do some green screen interviews. That's about it. Shake Masonic hands and pose with the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and such. Henry Kissinger, wave at the people. All green screen stuff, if possible. So, I'm going to end it right now. Can barely move, it's cold, can't lift anything. We're going to go to the gym and lift some more. I wonder why we hurt all the time, because we're working our butts off, trying to get somewhere. Thank you guys for watching. This is Donald J. Trump, allegedly. Not XOY and I, definitely not. As you can tell, it's pretty obvious how to tell the difference. XOY and I is a low energy loser guy. I'm the president of the United States, do not forget it. He'll never be me. Tell Silent Caster to get a hold of me. He's not answering my stuff. I'm not seeing him upload. We want to make sure he didn't fall into the hole, fall down the well like Timmy. Thank you guys. I would say God bless, but